Hi, everyone. I just wanted to come and give some updates because we have some big things changing this week at school. First of all, the blue learning logs are about to go away, so that's very exciting. You won't have to complete those every week, but in order for that to happen, we do need a document called the Parent Assurance Form signed. This went home with Group B students on Friday, and it will be coming home with Group A students tomorrow on Monday. So I just wanted to show you what that looks like so you know what you are looking for. If you look over here, this is the cover letter from the district, just kind of explaining what the document is and why we need it. And then over here, it's the actual assurance document. So signed by our superintendent. And then here you need to put your children's names in there and sign that and return that as soon as possible. This is super important for us just because we are scrambling to get things together and really trying to hold on to all of the funding that we can throughout all of this craziness. If these do not come back, we will bug you about it. So please, please, please turn them in as soon as possible. I told the kids we could have a celebration, a reward, a class, something as soon as everyone brings them back. So please help us do that. Something else that will be coming home for Group A on Monday and for Group B on Wednesday is a federal form for some financial aid sort of stuff. So it just kind of helps us qualify for additional funding. So please make sure those get signed and returned as well. Lots of paperwork to take care of, but hopefully after that stuff is done, we won't have to worry about many more things after that for a while. Something else really big that's changing in our first grade world is the Zoom meetings. We've heard parent opinions and concerns about connecting with their kids at home, and Dr. Goose would like us now to have 2 daily meetings with our students if possible. And so first grade has kind of made a way to manage that, where we will all be meeting in the morning first thing. So at 8:45 a.m., your students will all Zoom with me. And for this, we're just going to check in, do our calendar time like normal, and then we will talk about the morning journal so we can kind of get everyone started with their day on the same note. And then later in the afternoon, we are going to do a rotation schedule with the other first grade teachers. We will have an additional meeting at 1:45 in the afternoon every day. So the 11:50 meeting that we had been doing for our class, we are not doing 11:50 anymore. We are doing 1:45. The reason we're doing this time is the groups that are at school at that time have library. So Mrs. Wallenberg comes to our classroom and she supervises a student. So I'm able to step out and get online and meet with all of the first graders who are learning online for the day. Or on like Mondays and Thursdays, I will be doing this afternoon meeting. On Tuesdays and Fridays, those are Miss Deast library days. So Miss Deast will be Zooming with all of the students. But just because it's a different teacher doesn't mean that your child does not need to attend. This is an additional academic kind of instructional time. So please have your child sign on again at 1:45 in the afternoon. And then on Wednesdays, that's our all remote day usually, unless it's a shortened week. But that's when Mrs. Gilbert will be taking over and she'll be doing the 1:45 meeting. So again, we have an 8:45 in the morning Zoom time and a 1:45 in the afternoon Zoom time. 2 opportunities to connect with the teacher every single day. And just so you remember, I have put up a little reminder on our Canvas page. So this is what your students will see instead of my Bitmoji in the middle anymore. This is a reminder what day, what time, who the teacher is going to be, and then right here on these pictures, you can click on them directly and it will give you the link that you need to get to the meeting. So I know I set alarms on most of the student iPads. You can change those now. So there's one at 8:45 and one at 1:45. I would recommend setting it a little bit before that so you actually make it on time to the meeting and not try to scramble to get on Canvas and get things rolling and then be behind. But please help us out with that and doing that. That's most of my announcements. Also, remember, we do have a snack delivered to our classroom every day. It's either a fruit or a vegetable. The kids don't always like that, but I am no longer providing individually wrapped snacks for the kids. I did the first couple weeks before our snack program started. but kids are allowed to bring their own snack from home as long as it's something small and healthy. I don't want a snack buffet coming. Just pick maybe one thing that they can easily get to, and we'll have that at that time as well, just in case they don't like their fruit or their veggie. And as always, if you have any questions or are struggling with anything, if stuff on Canvas isn't working, please let me know. I was going through a student Canvas page the other day and noticed it's getting really cluttered in there. So I'm going to try to work on weeding some of that stuff out. I mean, I don't really go through the student side of Canvas a lot. So I'm going to try to peek at that a little bit more with someone's account and see if I can clean it up a little bit for you and hopefully keep it as easy to manage as possible. Hopefully we've got a good week ahead of us, and we'll talk to you later.